Who's Fane? Fane is one of the preset characters as well. He's an undead
is reading a
elf.
volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Huh.
I have already examined it and found it quite ordinary. What more could I possibly... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough. It is pleasurable to meet you. Is there? Wherever do you keep it? Certainly not in your books. I have been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Okay. The war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. The human history of Rivellon. Okay, let's go with the jester answer here.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer.
Not really, no.
No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not? Now,
sure.
Please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Okay, so it looks like we're not going to get too much information out of him. There is the Red Prince here. Anything else we can pick up? A kitchen pot. I can just pick this stuff up, can I?
Skip to the part where I reassure you and you
Is it
shut up.
heavy for my inventory? 6? I guess that's the weight there, 6 of 100, so it's not that heavy, but I don't have a lot of spare spaces. I don't know how I'm carrying around these pots. But anyway, let's talk to the Red Prince here.
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
See if I'll do for what?
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Ah, he's looking for a slave. We'll humour him. No, we'll slap his hand away.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that.
We'll see about that, buddy.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Shall we humour him for a little while? Sure. Let's see where this goes.
To my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question.
We're going to humour him.
Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
We're going to keep chewing our hair.
Dear Lord, I might as well try and teach mathematics to a dog chasing its tail. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and tailor, but your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
Congratulations. Can we punch him in the face? Tell him you accept.
You should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man, but I won't spare the rod. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort George.
Oh, really?
Now shoot.
Oh, he's funny. All right, who else do we have here? We've got another dragon, Namiya.
Can we just skip to the part?
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Okay, looks like we've got a few stuck-up prisoners here. There's a few barrels for us to investigate a water pool. Did I just... Holy crap. Okay. Oh, that's really heavy. Can I drop this water barrel? That weighs 60 something, 60 pounds. Let's have a look in the baskets and see if there's anything here. A lot of people just chattering away. Aha, an empty potion bottle. That may come in handy a little bit later. Oh, we've got a backpack as well.
Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your...
We can stick our things like our potions in here, like a healing potion. We've got the poison flask. Now, I think we can put this in our hotspot as well. I picked up the tome. Where is our... Oh, it goes down here. Okay, so stuff in our backpack actually comes up down here, I think. Is that what just happened? We've got the tome as well, so let's go and read this. We have too long presumed Source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of Source collars provided by Rivellon is proving most effective. I hear a dwarf.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right.
Pots.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest.
Okay, we've got Beast.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
And Beast is one of the options that you can select as a pre-built character in the beginning as well.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that? The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close. There now, just like that.
That has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me.
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, Ghetto. Good news.
Okay, don't know why a squeak is good news.
It's the wheel, don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for... Yes, Only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
You shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here. Yeah, no indeed, Gero. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, Gero.
Okay, so we're going to keep an eye out for these characters once we reach Fort Joy. Some of them may join our party. Maybe we'll get a choice as to who we want to bring along with us. Now, did we miss anything down
One of them. I know it.
here? Bill.
You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Let's not make fun of her.
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She smiles contemptuously.
Just a kitten in a corner, aren't we?
Not exactly. A metal crate here that we can have a look at. Nothing in there. Is there anything else around here? Anything that we've missed? There's a lot of... oh, there is a room. No, there's nothing... nothing in there, I don't think. Okay, so there's another guard up here. There's a doorway. Ooh, okay. Some stuff that we can check out in there as well.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Magistra Victor. And this is another one of the preset characters,
A scruffy
Ifan.
man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants. What a name. Okay, ask if what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
He's probably not going to want to tell us about the murder.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You!
Uh-oh.
What's your name?
We've gained the attention of the Magister here.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Lenta?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Okay.
With you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
I didn't want to give him my real name there because I don't want to be labelled as someone who's conspiring against Bishop Alexander. So I think that was the best thing to do there. Let's head on through to the... Oh, we can't get through there. Okay.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Magister paid.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Okay. Hopefully the dialogue is loud enough for you. I did put it up to maximum, and I turned the music down a little bit. Looks like we've got some a nice feast here, and
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
can we pick this stuff up? There we go. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna grab.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to, shoot to kill.
Oh, junk. I can basically just pick up just about everything here. I won't worry about the plates though. I may need the food. Let's go and grab the ham. We've got some bottles of wine as well, and pumpkin soup. There we go. They may wonder where their dinner is a little bit later, but ooh, let's have a look in the chest.
Standing at the centre of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Windigo. Now, I think she was the lady in the introduction. And she wants to be here for some reason.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
This could be an opportunity, though, to get out of here, but we don't have any weapons, and obviously they've got crossbows. Yeah, it would be stupid to start a fight now with these three, unless she's got some really special powers, but we're both collared, so we can't really do anything at the moment. Let's try to stall for a little while and talk to the sorcerer.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh, we're into a fight.